which current player do you think could drop 101 points in an NBA game?
A couple of players that come to mind. I got to go with Luka. I got to go with Devin Booker. I got to go with Wemby. And then I got to go with Giannis.
You think Giannis could drop 101 in a game? The Greek Freak. Okay. Let's move on to you, Swaggy P. Who do you think could drop 101 points in an NBA game?
Ant-Man. I'm going to go with Ant-Man. Tyrese Maxey. Bam Adebayo.
Swaggy, you think Bam could improve upon his 83-point career high and get to 101 if he's playing the Wizards?
For sure. And all right, D Mitch.
Spider, okay. I think I mentioned, I want to say the Wizards played the Cavs the final game of the season. Don Mitchell has the potential to do something special to close this one out. Last but not least, our namesake of the show, Mr. Gilbert J. Arenas. Gil, who do you think currently in the NBA could drop 101 points in an NBA game?
I'm going to go with Luka first. Obviously, because, to score 100, you need threes, free throws, and just natural buckets. So that'd be Luka. 2, LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo fastest to 900 career three-pointers.
For someone who shoots a lot of threes and he shoots quick shots, right? I think he can put up enough buckets in the way the way the game plays.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying with Luka. You think he don't play too slow though?
Yeah, but he's gonna get a lot of and ones. Right, you're talking about and ones, threes, like he's gonna get to the free throw line, stop the clock. So that'll be his advantage. I have Edwards, but my for sure's Victor. I think Victor can get it. Right? If he's playing close to the basket, getting some and ones, here's some threes. And here's my sleeper. Karl Anthony Towns.
Wow, Gil, the big bodega. Karl Anthony Towns.
I think the big bodega can get it.
Hey.
Mister, I thought it was a 3.
The Lakers play the Wizards.
I think the big bodega can. Like, you're talking about he shoot threes and he gets a lot of fouls now. I think Brunson's gone and they just say, we want you to do it. I think he can get it.
Big bodega.
I don't think so.
I was going to say, how the rest of y'all feel about it?
I don't think he got enough energy for it.
You got to think of the team. Too. You got to have the right team. Too. You got to have the right teammates.
Now, if you ever look at any of the games of people trying to break records, it's the first 3 quarters you're playing them straight up, right? Only when they're trying to get close to the record is when they're going to triple, quadruple team you and do all that extra shit because they don't want you to get something. So you do have to be in shape for that. So Karl will have a hard time because then he got to bring the ball up. And, if you can't dribble the ball up the court, you're not going to do that.
Yeah, what about SGA?
Because they're going to take the ball out of your hand in a half court. So you're going to have to do what Bam do. Just give me the ball now and let me go.
What about SGA?
He don't shoot enough threes. He don't shoot enough threes. Like you're talking about somebody you got to shoot 27 threes. Somebody who makes at least 17 out of those. Like if
he got it going.
If Steph was younger, I would say Steph for sure. But his would be all threes. There wouldn't be no free throws for him.
Shit, Clay too. So I'll put Clay in there.
Steph, Clay.
A younger prime Clay. I'm saying current though. Current guys.
Anthony Edwards is probably. He would probably be third. In reality, he'll probably be third because he shoots a lot of threes and he can get to the free throw line.
Did any of y'all say a healthy Embiid? I don't know if I heard Embiid's name mentioned.
He's not healthy. So
but Gil, at some point.
Okay. A 27-year-old Steph.
What about Jaylen Brown?
But didn't he just get 70? 2 years ago?
Yeah, but his knees are just done. They just can't last. I mean, if you can just give him one night throw the cortisone in there, throw some numbing shit in there, and say, hey.
What about Brunson?
Jaylen Brown.
If I'm playing the Wizards, each night, I would try to get my star player to break the record for the rest of the season.
Brunson, he wastes too much energy trying to score. Like scoring 100, you got to just most of your points got to be quick. So Maxey, Tatum, because Tatum, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he said.
I said Mitchell.
Oh, he said Mitchell. Okay.
I see the chat throwing Kawhi's name in the hat. I would say based on what we saw in that All-Star game. Kawhi has the ability.
The reason
what about Cam Thomas? Like if Cam Thomas started the game,
2-foot jumper, he don't get fouled enough. So everything he does is gonna be fadeaways. So like people like that means they're gonna have to make at least 30 to 40 shots.
Okay.
Right? To get 100, to get that, man, you're talking about most of those, you got to be free throws. You got to be sitting at the free throw line.
Let me ask you something. What does it say about Steph Curry when a random debate about 101 points turns into a reminder that the league is still haunted by what he used to do? Seriously, that's the part that got me. They're listing Luka, Booker, Wemby, Giannis, Ant, all the monsters of today, and then boom, somebody says it plain. If Steph was younger, Steph for sure. That is not a throwaway line. That is a confession. It means even now, after all these years, the idea of Steph getting nuclear still feels more believable than almost anybody else. Because with Steph, the math always felt different. You don't need 45 field goals when a guy can drop 13 threes in one night and still get to the line. You don't need post-ups and bruising possessions when a player can torch you in 6-minute bursts that feel like a video game glitch. That's why his name always rises in these conversations. Curry's career high is 62, yes, but the scarier part is how many more he might have had in games that got out of hand too early. Whew, Warriors fans know exactly what I mean. How many nights did he sit the fourth because the damage was already done? How many explosions ended before they could become something historic? And the proof of the aura is still fresh. Steph is the first player in basketball history to 4,000 made threes. Not first in the NBA by a little bit, first ever, by a distance so ridiculous it almost breaks comparison. So when people say a younger Steph could go chase 100, they are not speaking emotionally. They're reacting to a body of work that rewired the limits of shot creation. And let's keep it real, yeah, if you had to build the perfect 100-point player, what would you pick? Unlimited range, elite free throw shooting, insane conditioning, quick releases, and zero conscience once the heater starts. That sounds like Steph Curry to me. But this is also why Warriors fans should walk away proud. This wasn't a debate about rings or nostalgia or greatest shooter ever banners. This was pure fear-based respect. It was people admitting that when the conversation becomes the impossible, Steph still belongs in it. And Klay getting brought up too makes it even sweeter, because that reminds everybody that Golden State's era wasn't just dominant, it was explosive in a way the league still hasn't fully processed. Klay's 60 in 29 minutes, Klay's 37 in a quarter, Steph's 62, Steph's 13 threes. This franchise has lived in scoring fantasy land before. So my favorable takeaway is simple. The Warriors' offensive legacy still owns real estate in everybody's mind. The names change, the stars get younger, the league evolves, and still, when the topic becomes who could break the game, Steph Curry comes back into the room. That says everything. Now tell me your take. Is Prime Steph the most believable 100-point threat after Wilt, or is there somebody else you'd pick? Drop it below, smash like, subscribe, and let's keep talking Warriors the way real Dub Nation fans do.